I'm a 19-year-old female living in the UK, and I won approximately 4 million from the lotto. These are my parents, Catherine and Ed. They're both approaching their 50s. My mum is a teacher, and my dad works in IT procurement in the public sector. Money was a bit tight growing up, but we could always afford to go on holidays, so I wouldn't say that we were exactly struggling. When I won the lotto, I only waited a week before I told my parents. They were excited, and so was I. It was all going fine until they started talking about the money as if it was theirs. They were talking about buying a boat, a new car, travelling the world, etc. I asked them how much they expected to have. Stone cold face, they say, half. Half? We're talking 2 million here. I understand that with giving half, having 2 million left is already enough. But why should they be entitled to that? I had already planned on giving them 750k as a thank you for everything. But when I mentioned that as a counter offer, they got mad and started calling me selfish. I asked them, if you won the lottery, would you give me half? That didn't land well. My parents got even more upset, and my mum proceeded to name expenses for rent, food, bills, birthday gifts. For the next month, things were tense. My dad kept making comments about how families are supposed to help each other. My mum stopped bringing up exact numbers, but would constantly talk about all the things they had sacrificed for me growing up. Then, one afternoon, I stopped by their house unannounced. Nobody was home. I wasn't snooping, but sitting on the kitchen table was a stack of papers. My name wasn't on them, but my dad's was. At first I thought it was junk mail. Then I saw the words, final notice. There were more letters underneath. Credit cards, loans. I felt sick. The more I looked, the worse it got. There were balances in the tens of thousands. One letter mentioned legal action. Conversation about the lottery started making a lot more sense. When my parents got home, I confronted them. At first, they were furious that I had looked at the papers. Then my mom broke down crying. Apparently, 2 years ago, my dad got involved in what he thought was a safe investment opportunity. It collapsed. He lost almost everything they had saved. Instead of telling anyone, he kept borrowing money, trying to recover the losses. My mum found out months later. I told them I would give them the 2 million. The following week, I started the administration of giving them the funds. I called my Aunt Anna for advice, since she has a network of financial advisors, and I wanted to get in contact with someone who could help me with this process. My aunt told me that she would help me, and just when I was about to hang up the phone, she asked the question that changed everything.
How come you're giving them all of this money?
I told her the whole story, about her brother's debt, and why I decided to help my parents out of this situation. She was silent. And then, as it turns out, one of her close friends have insights into my dad's finances, and the debt is not even close to 2 million. Their demand for half the money had never been about saving the house. Paying off the debt would still leave them financially secure. And for some reason, that realization hurt even more.